The new tourism minister, Justin Chachengo, as well as sports, says he wants to revolutionize tourism beginning 2016. Part of the new approach will be to involve all Papua New Guineans, as well as industries and government agents, to work together and realize the millions of kina tourism offers. I talked to Minister Chachengo earlier today. Minister, thank you very much for talking to us. Too good you are. You turned around a seemingly difficult Pacific Games into gold. Now you are being given another portfolio which is gold in itself, but we've not been able to harness it. So what's the Justin Chachengo magic that we will turn that around?
Well, firstly, thank you, John, and 2016 is going to be the year of tourism.
Okay.
Under the O'Neill government, the Prime Minister has given me the privilege of taking this huge challenge, which really comes down to all of us as individuals. We have to change our attitude in Papua New Guinea individually to get tourism to the levels like Fiji, Vanuatu and other Pacific neighbours. It comes down to people power, to change their attitudes, to be more responsible and to take tourism seriously. And then we'll start seeing things happening in a completely different manner.
Okay. Change of attitude, Minister, if I may.
Yeah.
Change of attitude has been said over and over.
I
know. Change of attitude, let's not cause trouble, let's not be seen as a troublesome country. All of those things have been said. You know, we can say it again till the sun rises and sets.
Correct.
What happens?
We have to really involve our people, give them the opportunity to participate and be part of it. Be in that income generating part of things, being small business entrepreneurs in the field of tourism. Give them opportunities to actually have and be a part of the tourism drive into the future. But also change our ways in working with our people so that we can get that crime rate down. I mean, this is not going to happen overnight.
No.
This is just the start of the beginning. The government has put in a huge amount of money this year. 50 million kina is allocated for tourism and promotion this year alone, for developmental projects, for marketing. So we're going in it in a big way this time. This is the biggest amount of funding that has ever been given to tourism ever in our history. So we've got to get it right. Okay. And I'll be calling upon everybody to help me. I can't do it myself. Yes, I have fantastic ideas about tourism, what I expect should be done, how we can take it to the next level. But at the end of the day, I need everybody to come on board with me and let's work this tourism problem out once and for all.
And some of the people who will be looking at you closely right now are those in the industry itself right now. The Peter Barters, the Bob Bates and people like that. How are you going to
Well, we really need to help them.
Yeah.
We need to help them. We need to give them incentives. We need to come on board and support them.
Okay.
Come up with packages, come up with new products that they can use with the government backing them all the way so they can get their message out there that doesn't cost them a fortune but brings in the tourists to our shores in bigger numbers than before.
What's the relationship now? What's the relationship between them and government now? Because Sir Peter Butter says government help, you know. He's been saying that many times.
Yeah.
So what's the relationship? That doesn't appear to be a relationship there.
I don't think there is a relationship. Okay. There's basically no government relationship between the sector at all. We have TPA, we have the Cultural Commission, but really they're not connecting. And we need that independent board on TPA to do their job without political or any interference. We need that. That's very, very important. And my level as a minister is to get the policies, get the programs out and make it happen at the executive level. We haven't seen that. Charles Abel, the acting minister that will hand over that ministry to me very shortly, he started the ball rolling by the initiation of the flights into Alatau and the visas on arrival for Australians. So they're already opening the doors for tourists to come and making it easier. So one thing we have to do is help our people, make it easier for the tourists coming into Papua New Guinea, cost effective, and help our local operators expand and make it bigger. So, for example, one thing we might throw in the loop is that we introduce tax incentives to developers, tourist developers, hoteliers, resort owners. Say, look, we'll give you this tax incentive. You put your money where your mouth is. We'll support you. Let's work together and make it happen. Because at the end of the day, we can promote the hell out of Papua New Guinea. But if we haven't got the product to sell for people to come and buy, if you put it that way, what are we doing?
And one of the products we have, and very rich in that, are the festivities, the shows and things like that.
Exactly.
How can we harness those?
Exactly. So it's all about getting the hoteliers, the airlines, the transportation side, everybody working together to make it happen. As I see it, and the way that we need to move it forward is that we're not working together.
No.
And that's the issue. So let's bring everybody together on this whole new revolution of tourism for 2016.
Revolution of tourism.
Well, let's make it happen. I'm here not just to sit on my hands. I mean, I've had previous experience with PNG Gardner and the destinations PNG, and I think I've been to most parts of Papua New Guinea than anybody else, and promoted what wonderful natural wonders, flora and fauna, the cultures, the traditions. We've got just so much out there, more than any other country in the
world.
world.
Of interest. Will you be able to do that again as minister, if you will?
Well, you have to help me, John. You definitely have to help me, but I don't know what the rules are with the Ombudsman Commission, but I will definitely get out there, whatever I can do, and personally promote it as the minister. If it's in Papua New Guinea, if it's in the village, if it's in another country. But my aim is not to travel the world. My aim is to get it right in Papua New Guinea first. The overseas trips and everything like that can wait.
Yes.
Get it done in our country. People in the provinces are crying out for the government to assist in these areas. So we have to assist our brothers and sisters in the tourism industry first, get that right, then promote.
Yes.
So fix up the backyard first, and then go out there and promote tourism. I'll give you one example, John. By River Sanctuary in the Western Highlands.
Yes.
Wildlife Sanctuary. Absolute iconic place. The new member for Koi Trapa, he wants to get that up and going again. He wants assistance. So there's a process. We need to get a master plan in place. We need to know how we're going to do it. But these are the sort of things that are just sitting there waiting to get an opportunity to go forward. And this is what we're going to do.
All right. Are we still the land of the unexpected, or are you going to put some new attributes, land of adventure, land of excitement, something new?
Exactly. We have to brand it in a different way that is very attractive and unique to the tourist. Remember, we just don't have tourists coming to see our wildlife. We have business tourists. We have sports tourists. We have many things that tourists that come for particular events and then stay on to go and see our country. So it has to be branded in a way that covers everybody.
Yes. Okay. Let me just touch on Kokopo, East New Britain, a tourist haven. That 50 million kina, is that part of developing Kokopo as well?
Yeah, absolutely. The Prime Minister's made an announcement when we first got into government that he would like to see East New Britain as the tourist hub of Papua New Guinea and develop it as such. And that still stands. Look, you've got the Japanese that have the wartime history there that are just dying to come in and see all these war relics and the history that they have with Papua New Guinea. You've got the Australian tourists for fishing, surfing, diving and many things there. So Kokopo is going to be our major tourist hub. We'll be looking to work with the Catholic Church, to work in partnership with them to build resorts in Kokopo and around East New Britain. So with the government, with the private operator, so it's a private-public partnership, working together to promote these big tourist resorts, so we have a product to sell to bring people to East New Britain. It's not hard, it's just coordination, getting everybody together and coming up with a product and an idea and making it work. So
Okay.
that's what we're going to do.
Just one other question on tourism. Today, Papua New Guinea gets about 200,000 tourists a year, and I think there's some talk about increasing that to about 350,000 in 2016 onwards. That's the kind of number you're looking at?
Absolutely, and if we can make it a bit more, so be it. We've got to give incentives.
Yes.
We've got to wave the carrot to say, look at us.
Yes, put the rabbit to bed.
and come and visit PNG. We've got to give that excitement and that attraction.
Okay.
Attraction to those that want to come or that have not made up their mind yet where they want to go. Now, when we come to this world now, there's so many problems in many different countries because of terrorism and other things. Papua New Guinea is one of the safest places to come to.
We provide the best alternative.
Exactly.
That's
So
more peaceful.
that's where you're going to hit it on the head when it's the best alternative to come is Papua New Guinea.
Okay. Well, good on you, Minister. We'll leave tourism just there. This is the Minister for, the new Minister for Tourism, I suppose, and Sports, Justin Chichengo, talking about tourism. We'll talk to him a little later on about sports.